When someone you care about reveals they've experienced abuse, it can be shocking and overwhelming. You want to help, but you might not know how. It's a delicate situation, and your response can make a huge difference. Today, we were going to walk through 10 concrete ways you can support a loved one who has been through this difficult experience. Remember, your goal is to empower them, not to take control. First and foremost, believe them. This is the single most important thing you can do. One of the biggest fears for anyone who has experienced abuse is that they won't be believed. This fear often silences them, making them feel even more isolated. When they finally find the courage to speak, the last thing they need is skepticism or doubt. So, start by saying, "I believe you." It's that simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Follow it up with, "Thank you for trusting me with this," and "This is not your fault." Avoid questioning their story, making assumptions, or asking why they didn't leave sooner. Just let them know you're on their side and that you're concerned for their safety. This initial validation creates a safe space for them to open up further when they're ready. The second point is to listen without judgment. When your loved one is sharing their story, they are processing a whirlwind of emotions. Fear, anger, confusion, shame, maybe even love for the abuser. Your role isn't to fix their feelings or tell them how they should feel. It's to be a sounding board. Let them talk, cry, or just sit in silence. Offer phrases like, "That sounds incredibly difficult," or "It makes sense that you would feel that way." The key is to validate their emotional experience, whatever it may be. Resist the urge to give advice immediately. Right now, they need an empathetic ear more than they need a problem solver. Your non-judgmental presence allows them to process their own feelings, which is a crucial step in their healing journey. This leads us to our third point: remain calm. Hearing about the abuse your loved one has endured will likely stir up strong emotions in you too: anger, sadness, a desire for revenge. It's natural to feel this way. However, it's vital to manage your own reaction in front of them. If you react with extreme anger or despair, it can inadvertently shift the focus from them to you. They might feel guilty for upsetting you or become scared to share more, fearing your reaction. Remember, they came to you for support, not to manage your emotions. Take a deep breath. Acknowledge what you're hearing calmly. It's perfectly fine to say something like, "This is really hard to hear, and I'm so sorry you went through that." Afterward, it's important for you to find your own support system, a trusted friend, a partner, or a therapist, to process your own feelings. Don't burden the survivor with your emotional response. Fourth, and this is something you all need to repeat often, remind them that the abuse is not their fault. Abusers are masters of manipulation. They often twist situations to make the person they are hurting feel responsible for the abuse. The survivor might say things like, "If only I hadn't argued back," or "I should have known better." They have likely internalized this blame over a long period. Your job is to gently but firmly challenge this self-blame. Every time they express guilt, counter it with the truth. Say, "You are not to blame for someone else's choice to be abusive," or "The only person responsible for the abuse is the abuser." Reinforcing this message helps to slowly dismantle the guilt and shame that the abuser has built up, allowing your loved one to see the situation with more clarity. Number 5 is to encourage them to seek professional help. While your support is invaluable, you are not a trained crisis counselor or therapist. And that's okay. You don't have to be. Acknowledge your limitations and guide them toward resources that can provide specialized support. You can help them find the contact information for a local domestic violence or sexual assault advocacy center. These centers are staffed with professionals who can offer a wide range of services, from finding safe shelter and legal assistance to connecting them with mental health support. A key point to emphasize is that these services are almost always free and completely confidential. You can offer to help them make the call, or even go with them to an appointment if they'd like you to. But the decision to seek help must be theirs. This brings us to our sixth and very crucial point: respect their decisions. It can be incredibly frustrating to watch someone you love stay in an abusive situation or make choices you do not agree with. You might want to scream, "Just leave!" But it's rarely that simple. Survivors face complex emotional, financial, and safety-related barriers. Leaving can often be the most dangerous time. Your role is to support their autonomy. They have had their power and control taken away by the abuser. The last thing they need is for you to do the same, even with good intentions. Let them be in the driver's seat of their own recovery. Whether it's deciding who to tell, when to report, or if they should leave, you must respect their choices. Offer options, not ultimatums. Trust that they are the expert on their own life and will make the best decisions for themselves when they are ready. Seventh, just be there for them. Support isn't a one-time conversation. Healing is a long, non-linear journey with good days and bad days. Being there means showing up consistently. It might look like offering to drive them to appointments. It could be as simple as watching a movie together to give them a break from thinking about everything. It could mean just being available to listen when they need to talk, even if it's about the same things over and over. Let them know that your support doesn't have an expiration date. Saying something like, "I'm here for you for the long haul, no matter what," can be incredibly reassuring. This steady, reliable presence helps rebuild the sense of safety and trust that the abuse shattered. Number 8 is about letting them lead the conversation. While it's important to open the door for them to talk, you should never press for details. They may not be ready or willing to share certain aspects of their experience, and that is their right. Prying for information, even out of concern, can feel invasive and re-traumatizing. Let them decide what to share and when. Give them the opportunity by saying things like, "If you ever want to talk about what happened, I'm here to listen, but no pressure at all." This approach respects their boundaries and privacy, showing them that you value their comfort and control over their own story. Our 9th point is about physical contact. Always ask for permission before touching them. A simple hug, meant to be comforting, can be triggering for someone who has experienced physical or sexual abuse. It can cause anxiety or even flashbacks. Never assume physical contact is welcome. Instead, ask clearly and respectfully. "Would a hug be okay right now?" Or, "Can I hold your hand?" If they say no, don't take it personally. It's not about you. It's about their need to feel safe and in control of their own body. Respecting their physical boundaries is a powerful way to show that you respect them as a person. Finally, number 10, do not confront the abuser. It can be tempting to want to get revenge or tell the abuser off. You might feel a powerful urge to protect your loved one by taking matters into your own hands. Do not do this. Confronting the abuser is not only dangerous for you, but it can put your loved one in even greater danger. It can escalate the abuse and cut off a potential escape route for them. It also takes the focus off the survivor and their needs. Instead of planning revenge, channel that protective energy into helping your loved one create a safety plan. Help them connect with professionals who are trained to handle these situations safely and legally. Your role is to be a safe harbor, not an avenger. Supporting a loved one through the aftermath of abuse is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience, empathy, and a commitment to honoring their journey. By believing them, listening without judgment, and respecting their autonomy, you can be a powerful force for healing in their life. Thank you so much for watching, and for wanting to be a better support for the people you care about. If you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more content on building healthy relationships and supporting one another. Take care.